commemorating World Malaria Day along with the rest of the world. It was observed here in Dimapur with the Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Paiwang Konyak, as the special guest. Now, all officials were present here, including various organizations as well, from various organizations, from the police, including with the Deputy Commissioner as well. Today, during the program, the Minister said that this is just not a theme, the theme being Malaria ends with us, reinvest, reimagine, and reignite. It is not just a theme but a pledge, and it is a call to take action and a reminder to take a global fight against malaria. And that everybody has the power to make malaria a disease of the past. Let's have a look at today's program.
I would like to thank God for giving us a special day to come together to celebrate this World Malaria Day with the rest of the world today in this beautiful city of our state, Dimapur. World Malaria Day is an annual observance held on 25th April. The main purpose of having this day is to raise awareness of the global effort to control and eradicate malaria. The first World Malaria Day was observed in 2008. This World Malaria Day was evolved from African Malaria Day, an event that had been observed since 2001 by African governments. The observance served as a time to assess progress towards goal aimed at controlling malaria and reducing its mortality in African countries. In 2007, at the 60th session of World Assembly, a meeting sponsored by World Health Organization proposed that African Malaria Day be changed to World Malaria Day to recognize the existence of malaria in countries worldwide and to bring greater awareness to the global fight against the disease. Malaria has been in existence since ancient times, and for millennia we thought that it was being carried by vapors or bad winds. The World Malaria Day has been derived from Italian phrase that is mal, which means bed, and area means ear. So malaria was assumed to be caused by intake of polluted or bad air before the actual parasite causing the disease was being discovered by Louis Leveran, a French physician who made the first discovery of malaria parasite in 1880. Sir Ronald Rose, a British doctor, made a groundbreaking discovery on 28 August 1897. He found that malaria parasite in female Anopheles mosquitoes that provided the first evidence that mosquitoes transmit malaria. For his work, he was awarded 1902 Nobel Prize. Today we are celebrating this World Malaria Day with the theme, Malaria Ends With Us, Reinvest, Reimagine and Reignite. This theme emphasized the need for renewed commitment, innovative strategies, sustainable investment to eradicate malaria. It also encourages the grassroots campaign to re-energize efforts at all levels, from global policy to community action, to accelerate progress towards a malaria-free world. Malaria, if we see the World Crop, the report, malaria is one of the most severe public health problems, with nearly half of the world population at risk for infection. But when we look at the graph that is being displayed outside, for our state, the activities that is being taken up under this program is having positive impact, and the cases in our state has been reduced to a large extent. World Malaria Day is, we all know it is being celebrated on 25th April to bring global attention to the efforts being made to end malaria and encourage action. It is a global initiative on raising awareness, promoting prevention, and encouraging action against the malaria, the disease called malaria. There are certain activities and initiatives that is being taken up for this World Malaria Day, which includes raising awareness, where on such day, organizations, individuals organize events, campaigns and educational programs to inform the public about malaria transmission, symptoms, prevention and treatment. Another important component is also community engagement, where activities like community outreach, social and behavioral change initiatives, and community case management to ensure that people in affected areas are aware of preventive measures and have access to timely diagnosis and treatment. Another important initiative is also a global collaboration where World Malaria Day serves as a platform for governments, government organizations, NGOs, and local communities to collaborate on malaria prevention and control efforts. Another initiative is also like advocacy and policy. This day can be used to advocate the stronger policy and increase investment in malaria control and prevention. Another initiative that the department is taking up is also addressing a discrimination and stigma, because ending discrimination and stigma associated with malaria is also crucial for fostering a supportive environment for prevention. The state is having lots of activities under this program, and despite significant progress, malaria remains a major health challenge, particularly in regions like us. So today, I would like to urge everyone present here to strengthen our personal commitment and support the local health initiative, educate our communities, and advocate policies that prioritize malaria prevention and control. We all know together we can make difference, so let's reignite our commitment and work towards a future where malaria is a disease of the past. Let's join our hands to work together to achieve a malaria-free state. I would like to encourage the officers and the staff of this malaria control program and his team the very best for your endeavor to eliminate malaria from our state. And I would also like to congratulate the winners under different category, and I would like to encourage each and every one of you to continue your good job and the activities that you have initiated in your field. Lastly, I would like to thank all of you for your attention and your commitment to this vital cause. Thank you.
May I humble myself to ask all of you present here, how many of you have been the victim of Anopheles mosquito infected malaria? If any of you has been with the case of malaria for the last few years back? Please, may I request you to raise your hands. Only one. Two. Okay, thank you. When I hear about a word malaria, it comes to my mind of those painful injections which I used to get at the back of my body. And the syringes, I still remember, I have the vivid memories of syringes made of glass. And before taking injection, it used to be dipped into the hot water, and with that, we used to be given the injections. I'm happy that many of you present here has not been the victim of Anopheles mosquito infected with malaria. I thank the chairperson, Madam Dr. Margaret, Director Family Welfare, for giving me the opportunity to take my time here and deliver the speech on this important event. Taking the malaria into our discussions, into our activities forward. I also thank Deputy Commissioner, Dimapur District, and the Police Commissioner for being present on this day. And today we are here for the good cause. Respected Madam Taimu, Additional Secretary, and also Dr. Timsu, the CMO from Dimapur District, the MS from District Hospital Dimapur. I congratulate the individuals, the persons, those who had really worked, dedicated in the service of eradicating malaria and getting the awards. Dr. Nisiko Kere, Joint Director, NSPO, senior officers from the Health and Family Welfare, media friends, and my fellow citizens. First of all, let us thank Almighty God for giving us this beautiful day. And I thank the SPO and also the Joint Director, NVBDCP, for organizing this event in this hall. Today we have gathered here to observe the World Malaria Day under a powerful theme, and all of you are aware. Malaria ends with us. Reinvest, reimagined, reignite. So this is not only the theme, it is a pledge. When we see that malaria ends with us, reinvest, reimagine, reignite, it is a pledge, not only a slogan. It is more than a slogan, a call to action, and a reminder that each of us plays an important role in global fight against malaria. It is a disease which can be prevented and treatable, yet it continues to claim lives, particularly in our most vulnerable communities, especially in the rural areas. To refresh ourselves, let us look back to the progress report over the last 20 years. From 2005 till 2024, remarkable achievement has been made. Death rate caused by malaria in 2005 was nil. However, in 2006, the death rate shot up to 75 in the state. and it continued to extend the subsequent year. Yet, relentless efforts of our health workers was made evident as the death rate since 2018 till 24 stands 0. Dear friends, the term "malaria ends with us" is a declaration of ownership and accountability. The responsibility is not just with health departments or global agencies. It lies with every one of us, from community leaders to health workers, from policymakers to families in malaria endemic areas. Today we have the power to make malaria a disease of the past. I still have vivid memories of 2023, where Dimapur was suddenly took into a surprise by the dengue. It was about to be considered as even some of the medias, some of the organizations want it to be termed as pandemic or endemic, but we still said it cannot be considered as endemic, pandemic or whatever, as it is a surge. And with the effort of the district administration, with the effort of the church, civil societies, tribals, and community-based organizations, we could be able to control the surge of the dengue in 2023. Similarly, we have the power to make malaria a disease of the past. To do this, we must again, like the term says, reinvest not only in funding, but in our commitment in strengthening healthcare infrastructure and in ensuring the availability of diagnostic tools, treatments and preventive measures like insecticide, treated nets, and indoor spraying. We must invest in training, awareness, and research, because a disease as persistent as malaria depends on a persistent response. We must also reimagine our strategies, reflect the past. Malaria landscape is changing with climate shift, urbanization, and evolving mosquito behavior. We need innovation in technology, in data-driven interventions, and in community engagement. Let us reimagine partnerships involving private sectors, youth, civil societies, churches, and build smarter and more resilient systems. Lastly, we must reignite the momentum. The world made great strides in reducing malaria deaths, but progress has showed in recent years. We cannot afford complacency. Therefore, let this day renew our patience, our urgencies, and our collective will to finish what we started. My sincere appreciation to all health workers for your dedication and commitment towards the call of humanity on this Malaria Day. Let us once again pledge to a future where no child dies from a mosquito bite, where no family is burdened by preventable illness, and where malaria is no longer a threat to development and health. As I've said, malaria ends with us if we reinvest wisely, reimagine boldly, and reignite our fight with renewed energy and hope. God bless. Thank you.